Glasgow was previously one of the manufacturing centres of the UK, and that's sadly fallen by the wayside. So for us to be able to bring manufacturing back to Scotland, and Glasgow in particular, where we grew up, it's huge for us.
I'm Matt Stadlen. This is Made in Britain Unpacked, the series where we tell the stories of British manufacturers. And it is fantastic to be here today in Glasgow with Ian Arbuckle, who's the co-founder and CEO of LINIAN, a company that manufactures cable clips. Really good to see you. You are a local lad. You are from Glasgow. You manufacture stuff here in Glasgow. And what you do is you make clips, cable clips.
Yep.
Just explain what they're for in a little bit more detail.
Yeah, no problem. So all of our clip products are to prevent the premature collapse of cables on top of emergency services. So what's happened in the past, tragically, is that some firefighters have entered buildings during a fire to rescue people, and the cable has collapsed from the ceiling. They've become entangled in it, and they've been unable to escape, and they've lost their lives. So there was a coroner report that came out which said that they had to protect cables against premature collapse, and they actually changed the electrical wiring regulations in the UK to account for that. We were sitting on a patent for a product which was actually originally designed for fire alarm systems, where the clips always had to be metal, and we realised that we had the technology to roll out to the wider market to meet this regulation, and that's where everything came from.
And there is a remarkable scale involved in this, Ian, and just tell us, how many clips do you make a year, roughly?
So we're about 100 million clips a year.
100 million?
Across all the different product ranges, yeah.
You started off as an electrician, so you are now making things for, I guess, other electricians to put in place.
Yeah, it definitely comes from experience, yeah. We actually have another product for putting earth rods into the ground, which sadly I didn't bring with me today, but that actually came from my experience of, you used to have to hammer earth rods into the ground, and I hit myself in the knee with a mash hammer, putting one into the ground. So we designed a tungsten carbide tip and a drill shaft which screw onto the rod. You put it in your drill and you put it in the ground safely in minutes, and that came literally directly from my personal experience of putting earth rods in the ground.
I've mentioned that you manufacture your products here in Glasgow. How big a thing is it for you that you are a British manufacturer?
It's huge for us. I mean, Glasgow was previously one of the manufacturing centres of the UK, and that's sadly fallen by the wayside. So for us to be able to bring manufacturing back to Scotland, and Glasgow in particular, where we grew up, and we're located just by the canal, which was previously an industrial centre for Glasgow as well. It's massive for us as well. There's also the sustainability aspect of it as well, shorter supply chains mean a lower carbon footprint.
And helpful to be part of Made in Britain specifically, you've got your badge there?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all over our packaging, it's all over our marketing. It's a symbol of what we stand for as a business and what we're proud to display.
And do you feel part of the local community as a manufacturer? How many people do you employ?
Yeah, we employ 17 people. We're very much part of the local community, and we employ locally as well. So, and we make sure that we employ locally as well. There is some expertise sometimes we have to bring in from outside, but largely we're looking to better the community that we're located in.
Ian, any tips for someone who, like you, was a tradesman, a tradeswoman thinking of becoming a manufacturer?
Yeah, oh God, yeah, a few. I would protect your idea. It might be expensive up front, but definitely look into intellectual property and things like that. Speak to us. We help a number of people who've had good ideas. We don't always take them to market ourselves, but we're certainly happy to lend a hand, have a phone call, share our experience, and we don't really look for anything in return. Also, just listen to the cliches is one of my favourite ones. So when you first start a business, people hit you with loads of cliches like watch your stock and watch your money and don't stretch yourself too thin. They're all cliches for a reason. They're all true, so listen to them and take them on board.
It's brilliant to talk to you. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us, Ian.
Well, thanks for having me.